Hey, it's Thursday on the 3-Minute Bridge, and we have got to ramp it up and move a little more quickly through this verse. But it is important. James 3:17, God is giving through James a description of what wisdom that comes from above looks like. That is, this is when you know that you're thinking and behaving wisely in ways that are being initiated by God Himself. And so he says in verse 17, he said, but the wisdom that comes from above is first pure, and that comes from the same word, that root word that holy comes from. It is set apart. That is, you're acting in ways that have motives that are from God, that are set apart from any kind of selfish motives. So he says the wisdom that comes from above is first pure. Then he said it's peaceable. You will be thinking and acting in ways that promote and bring about peace between you and the people that you're relating to. And next he says the wisdom that comes from above is first pure, then peaceable, and then gentle, and then reasonable. So let's try to hit those two today, gentle and reasonable. They're very closely related. The word gentle comes from a root that means yielding. It is the opposite of pushy. That is, this is a way of thinking that does not push and demand its way, but is gentle. It is yielding to the other person. And then he says it's reasonable, which is very closely related, right? It's just this idea of being reasonable with other people as they are bringing their ideas and their thoughts to the table. I'm not being pushy, I'm being gentle. I'm not being unreasonable and stuck in my way, but I'm being reasonable. So let's cross the bridge from God's Word into our lives and just consider. Just consider, is the way that I think, as I relate to other people in my life, because again, that's what the context of what James is talking about here is, showing that we have real wisdom, if we say that we do, and the way we're relating to other people. Is the way you're relating to other people, is it yielding? That is, the way your thoughts is not just how can I get my way in this, but at times I'm yielding to their way. And reasonable, I might go in with a conversation with one track in mind. This is what I want to bring about. Am I reasonable? That is, that I have the ability to change my mind, listen to what they say, and be reasonable and change my mind, change my course of direction, and being yielding to their way and reasonable about their saying, and adjusting the way I'm thinking and the way I'm acting and treating people as a result of that. Look, these are things that only God brings about in people, right? This is not how we are naturally. It's not something, the world doesn't elevate and say, man, it's awesome to be yielding and gentle. The world doesn't elevate being reasonable. These are like, this is who God is, right? And so as these things are coming about in your life and you are gentle, yielding to people, and you are reasonable, you've crossed the bridge. God's Word is not only something you're reading, but it's something that's coming alive in your life. Let's go ahead and be that today. Be who you are as a believer, being gentle and reasonable. And have a great day. See you tomorrow for the 3-Minute Bridge. Take care. Have a great one.